Welcome to Psychologies. I'm Jane Everson, a barefoot coach and creator of How to Reclaim Christmas coaching program. In this short video, you will learn how to stop people pleasing, learn to say no, and find time for yourself. So, people pleasing is one of the most common things I come across in my coaching practice, and it comes from a desire often to feel loved and to feel needed. And also, it gives us pleasure, helping other people and seeing their reactions when you've done something great for them. Um, it can be quite addictive. It can also mean that you end up being burnt out. And I quite often meet women and men who try too hard to please, and particularly at Christmas, it can get very emotional, get very fraught, and very stressed. And we sometimes get things out of perspective. I've met people that have basically renovated a whole kitchen or redecorated the whole house just for one day of the year. And when you look at it in that aspect, it does seem out of control and it seems crazy, but at the time it doesn't. You want everything to be perfect and you want everybody to have the perfect day, but actually people won't notice the wallpaper or the matching napkins. What they're interested in is you and your family and the Christmas tree and just having a great time. So how do we stop this? Well, one of the things that's important to do is just write down, what is your perfect Christmas day, and see what aspects you're willing to compromise on. The other thing is when people ask you if they can help or if there's anything that they can do, learn to say yes and have it written down and planned what you might be happy to let control of. It could be as simple as bringing prepped vegetables, doing dessert, bringing some crackers, or just taking the kids off your hands for an hour or 2 hours while you're cooking dinner. And maybe assign people some roles as well so that they feel wanted and needed, and actually they're able to people please as well. Because actually, we sometimes forget that as much as we like people pleasing, other people like to do the same as well. And they get that same warm feeling from helping and making a contribution to the day. So with the children, a simple thing, you could get them being waiter and waitress when the guests arrive and serving some drinks or snacks, or having responsibility for taking their coats or putting the presents under the tree. Get people to do certain things so they all feel like they're making a contribution. And if people, if there's a certain person that doesn't want to help, then just have a word with them and just say that perhaps after dinner you could help me clear up, and we can have a chat where we clear up together. Just try not to take everything on yourself, because you will feel exhausted, and the worst thing is that you'll be resentful. So how do you find time for yourself? It's very simple. You make time. Even if it's just half an hour, even if it means setting your alarm half an hour earlier in the morning, and just getting up and doing some gentle yoga or meditation, or have a longer shower, or give yourself a pedicure, or go for a walk. It's really, really important when there's so many demands on you at Christmas, that you actually make time for yourself. Because during that time, you get a chance to reflect, and you get things in perspective. Sometimes when we're rushing around and we've got so much on our plate, we actually do lose perspective. And that's when you get these crazy situations where, someone will decide to redecorate the whole house. And I've seen people get incredibly stressed because they want absolutely every last detail to be perfect. And perfection doesn't exist. It's something that's up here. And I think it's a very human way sometimes of gaining control. And particularly if you have some personalities in your family that are less easy to control. And in the next video, this is one of 4 videos, I will talk about how we deal with that difficult relative or those tensions in family relationships, and and making sure that you're not the peacemaker, that you're not the one dealing with that conflict, and pushing the responsibility back for them. So you can subscribe to Psychologies magazine to access the full course, including the weekly journal workbooks, where we do some more in-depth coaching. We're in week 1 with this video, and there will be 4 in total, and there'll be workbooks that go with each of these videos. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've got something out of it. Please contact Psychologies if you've got any questions, and I'll do my best to try and get back to people individually. Thank you very much. See you next time.